And welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy-looking Nerf Herders. This is a live streaming Star Wars podcast by Star Wars fans for Star Wars fans. And today we're coming at you with the news from Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah, boy.
Badow. Or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So, we didn't talk about we didn't react to any of the videos. We didn't do anything really. So I figured we might as well just talk about it for a little bit here. I'll just sort of hit these bullet points about what happened on which days and let me know what you want to sort of riff a little bit about. I do have this set up so that we can actually go through the visual stuffs together.
So fancy.
You're so far. Oops, you're so far away. Come back.
Right. And I'm so bright now.
It'd be cool if I could just like grab your screen and just drag it. I was like, how the fuck?
Magic people.
Magic. You gotta do jazz hands magic. All right, so on Thursday, never gonna get into the damn show. On Thursday, we're gonna do Inside the Lego Group Star Wars Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary dioramas. Are you a big Lego guy?
Yes, I fucking love Legos, but I'm also poor, so I don't get to use or to play with them.
Yeah, I give a fuck about this stuff. This is weird.
Yeah, I dig it. I mean, it's not enough to actually spend my money on it, but you know, every now and then I'll find a set that it's like, oh, I should have that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's a lot of cool shit. I mean, you get the throne room, which is awesome. I feel like it should be bigger, but you know, whatever.
I'm trying to figure out why hipster dad is playing with Legos.
Oh, because he's a hipster.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I'm an idiot. Hey, look at that. All right, that's kind of fun.
No, it's got some cool set pieces. It just makes me think about the fucking the Lego movies. Like that's probably the best thing that's happened to Star Wars since the first season of The Mandalorian. That's cool. Like the guy they got playing Palpatine, awesome. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
All right,
all right. Well,
go on with the big one.
Yeah,
the big one.
Ahsoka trailer.
That was fucking cool.
Should we watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it. I'll see if I can.
Something's coming.
Figure out how to pull this shit up.
Oh yeah, because you can't hear through this.
Something.
Whatever. I'll pretend. I'll make.
I'll quote her.
Smash.
So dope.
Yeah, it's just so.
Her falling down a hole was more excited this whole season of Mandalorian.
And it's like, it's so exciting to see this shit, but at the same time, it's like, man, if they keep going with like how they're going with the Mandalorian, it's gonna be so sad.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, fuck, we get some Sith set up, or at least presumably some Sith. We get to see pretty much the entire fucking crew. They obviously were not going to get Kanan, and this is ultimately going to be bringing back Ezra.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like,
that was dope. That guy. You know how I thought just that sort of the silhouette of the back of his head. You know the actor that plays in a lot of Rob Zombie's films. He has like the weird, like super thin and like bony. He was in 31. He was in. Not Drag Me to Hell, but the
Three from Hell.
Three from Hell, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That actor, I thought he was going to turn around and just smile with his big old fucking teeth.
That would have been pretty cool. Completely out of character, but pretty cool.
I would have loved to see him as fucking Thrawn. Just
right.
Oh, I get all excited. But I like the guy who's playing Thrawn is the guy who voiced Thrawn in Rebels. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're giving these voice actors opportunities to come on screen, and then you're reminded why they're voice actors.
Hey, you know what? No, not Bill Moseley, Chris. Bill Moseley's he wasn't in 31. Yeah, I can't think of the dude's fucking name right now, but
he was dope though.
Yeah, it's
Bill Moseley's awesome too.
Yeah, Bill Moseley's. I mean, fuck it, let's get Bill Moseley as Thrawn. I would be on board with that shit.
Yeah.
And then we could get a wacky like musical episode, and I'd totally on board with that.
I mean, this is all just feel-good stuff. Like, this was before Disney shit the bed. Or before Star Wars shit the bed. And, like, this is just going back to... Okay, here's the part that kind of threw me for a loop. Are these two. Now, it's revealed that they are, in fact, just Dark Jedi who are working with Thrawn. They're not like some weird time jumpers unless they jump through time and then become loyal to Thrawn. But they're just Dark Jedi. They're not Sith. They're not, anything like that. And so I thought that was interesting.
That's interesting. I did not ever think that they would bring back the Dark Jedi thing. Because it seems like it'd be too confusing for idiots.
Yeah. No, not
no. It was totally Malcolm. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, it sucks because like this was the only thing I really gave a shit about with the fucking Star Wars stuff. Like everything else is sort of just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I thought this was great. I thought the trailer is great. I love seeing all of those little cues. I mean, just seeing lightsabers coming out and like the guy walking down the hall all Vader-like, deflecting bolts and force choking bitches. Like, I love that. That was awesome. And to think that we're going to be getting that, and then we're going to get a film by Dave Filoni to culminate the entire thing, that's kind of exciting to me.
I'll be excited when Ahsoka comes out. Or I'll know whether I'm excited when Ahsoka comes out. Because it's just, like, every time they start to do good, they just shit the bed so bad. So it's like, I have such a hard time being excited. Like, the 3 new movies being announced. We got the one that's going to end this whole stuff. Right. We got a Rey one, which it's like, that could be okay. I'm not going to hold my breath. Right. And then the other one, the other one was Dawn of the Jedi, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's James Mangold. I don't know. He's directing it, I think, but I don't know if he's actually writing it or anything. So I don't. You're always sort of like dependent on the script. So if it's as a director, there's only so much you can sort of push and sway the script. So if it's a shit script, then it's still not going to be great, even if a great person directs it. Because I love James Mangold. So he's dope.
I couldn't even tell you who the fuck he is.
Oh, really? Logan is the one I'm...
Logan. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I got you.
He was great.
Yeah, Chris, there was all kinds of colors in lightsabers back in the day.
Yeah. The whole thing with Rey, again, it just... PTSD, flashback to the sequel trilogy, and I just don't even want to see it. Because the thing is we have so much amazing EU New Jedi Order stuff. Like, it gets so exciting. And like, just the depth that they go through before they stop publishing was amazing. And to have all of that erased, all of the great stuff with Luke and Ben, his son, all the wonderful things with the Solo kids, and we're just gonna have to.
God, that's the hardest one for me. Like, that's the shit I don't like to talk about. Is the fucking the Solo kids. Because I mean, of course, the twins, they're fucking great. But Anakin Solo was one of the greatest fucking characters. And then Lucas killed him because he didn't want people to get confused. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, it's just, oh man, God, it's so disappointing that that's what we got.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the Rey one will be much better.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in that one at all. But like the Dawn of the Jedi, I love that whole beginning of the Jedi stuff. I thought the lore was really great in the comics, so I'm really excited that they're going to revisit that. I don't know, the one that's going to like sort of culminate Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, and Ahsoka, that film, I'm hoping it's good. Because I think that's going to be the first film that's released since Solo, right?
Well, not since Solo, since Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, that was afterward. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a long time.
Yeah.
For there to be no films.
Yeah, well, it's because every time they've announced it, and that's why I'm not putting any credence in any of this shit. Like, I don't believe that 2 of those are going to happen.
Yeah.
Because they have gone out on a limb to announce everything. Like, every single fucking fart they've made, they have announced because they want people up their ass, and then they don't deliver. So, would I like to see a Dawn of the Jedi? Fuck yeah. They could do anything with it. It doesn't matter. This is a timeline that very few people even know about, so they have so much free reign they can do. But I don't think it's going to happen. The Ahsoka one, like the culmination, we'll just say the Thrawn series, like that's hopefully going to happen because then we'll get some closure to this fucking turd sandwich. But yeah, the Rey one, I don't know. I don't know how much I believe it'll actually happen.
They did a whole promo for that X-Wing one, and that just shit the bed. So,
well, and then the whole fucking like Old Republic shit. Like, what the fuck happened with that?
Yeah,
you could have done so much with that because the Old Republic spans what, tens of thousands of years. Like, you could do literally anything. Like, throw a dart at a fucking board to a random number and then just explore that with a couple of movies. It's safe. No one gives a shit. Like, there's so much room, but yeah, they keep fucking up, so I don't believe any of it's actually going to happen.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately feeling the same way. So Rey starting a Jedi school and retraining a new generation of Jedi isn't as appealing because they already showed it. Bits and pieces of Luke doing it. Yeah, exactly. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't care.
So I'm excited for Indiana Jones. I think it looks great.
Have
you watched any of it?
I watched a couple minutes of the trailer or a couple seconds of the trailer, and I just kind of gave up. I just keep having flashbacks of fucking Crystal Skull, man.
I didn't even mind Crystal Skull. I thought it was stupid and cheesy, but I didn't mind it.
I didn't care for it very much, but
I mean, it's not
definitely
good, but
yeah. At least it wasn't the Young Indiana Jones Adventures, so that's something. Yeah. No, I'm excited to see it. I mean, it's fucking Harrison Ford being a grumpy old man. Like, you can't go wrong there. So
yeah,
definitely.
I even like that girl that's going next to him. She does Fleabag series. She did L7. Was it L7 in Solo? The droid, the female.
Oh, fucking right.
Anyway, she's the sidekick in this one. So I'm looking forward to that. Lars Mikkelsen, we talked about being Grand Admiral Thrawn, which is awesome. Let's see, what is this? The Acolyte. Do you know anything about this? I feel like I've heard people talking about it, and I still don't know anything.
Don't know shit.
Are you excited for it?
Yeah, kind of. If it actually happens, because we're going to be following
filming right now. I mean,
oh, it is? It's actually filming? Okay, cool, yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm excited. Because I mean, basically, she's supposed to be a Sith, right? Isn't it? Or
well, that's the assumption. I mean, the whole setup was that there's Jedi come to some sort of planet and say that they want to use this territory, and the locals said, or we want to take your kids, and so the locals were like, hey, if you protect us, you can. All right, now I can't remember. Anyway, the Jedi ended up reneging on their deal or just not showing up when the family needed help. And so I think the storyline is Sith come in, abduct kids, and one daughter's left behind of twins or sisters. And so it's like this between two worlds, you know, like this family torn between the light and dark side of the Jedi and the Sith or something. But
fuck yeah,
I'm not 100% sure how much of that is true and how much I just made up.
You know what? If you made it up and they follow that, I mean, that's pretty cool.
I'd buy it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see shit that's not of the sequel trilogy or this era of Star Wars that we're currently in. I mean, whether it's good or not, we'll see. But I'm excited to see something different.
Yeah, me too.
Because the the only other thing that we've been getting has been the High Republic, and God, that I gave up on that. Like what, 3 books ago?
Oh, really?
It's so bad.
They were announcing like a whole new story arc and stuff at Star Wars Celebration, and
yeah, and I just don't give a fuck.
I don't either. I'm not emotionally invested at all in it. The idea of Return of the Jedi coming back to theaters for 40th anniversary, that's cool.
Yeah, and I'm fucking pissed because there's no goddamn screenings. Actually, there's one by you, but there's not any by me.
Really?
Yeah. Yep, there's I think a 7 o'clock and a 9:30 or a 10:30 by you, because that's originally where I was going to go, but I can't play hooky.
Dude, I love this film.
Yeah, I'm so fucking disappointed that I'm not going to be able to see it in theaters. Still kicking myself in the ass for missing Empire in theaters.
Oh yeah, and it was so goddamn dark too. Like the end of that where Luke gives himself up to Vader and he takes him to the Emperor and it's like all dark and gloomy and the Emperor has the upper hand the whole time. He's just turning Luke evil. Meanwhile, the entire fucking Rebel Alliance is like falling into a huge, massive trap, and like it's just gloom on gloom on gloom. And we just see the best lightsaber battles of the original trilogy, and fucking awesome. Yeah. Great film.
Yeah, so if you're lucky enough to be by a theater that's showing it, definitely go see it.
Get your asses out, people.
Right.
Okay, what else?
We got a shit ton of toys, so that was fucking cool.
Let's see the Indiana Jones toys.
Yeah, they're all kinds of goofy fun. Love them.
Do you think he has nipples?
I would hope so.
Could we?
Otherwise, that'd just be kind of weird.
Could we milk him?
I mean,
milk anything.
If they got it doesn't. I don't know. I can't see.
That's
I need to blow up my screen.
That is so funny. I haven't seen any of these. These are great. No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. I didn't know that there was gonna be fucking short round. It's dope.
That's fucking awesome.
I feel like we're just watching the setup for another Robot Chicken.
I love this. What the fuck? Why do they have the monkey on your hat? It's so silly. Oh, that's Indy. Okay, let's listen to these other toys. Star Wars Celebration. And I could buy another fucking Monopoly set.
Right, because you can't have enough Monopoly.
Oh, I kind of want this.
Of course, you got to get a chopper because you don't already have like 70 of them.
Cad Bane.
Yeah, getting a nice Black Series release.
Hell yeah. Oh, shit.
What is that? Hayden Christensen Vader?
Oh, shit. Where's the fucking puffy old man? That does look like Hayden Christensen, doesn't it?
Yeah, go back. I think it is. Yeah, I think that is. Screen's all blurry and shit, but that's kind of what it looks like to me.
Well, every time I zoom in, it doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, stupid technology.
Interesting. Okay. That's a
good
choice.
Love the toys. That tells the Jedi.
What? Oh, yeah.
We got a season 2 announcement.
Okay.
That's something.
Did they say what the topics were for it?
I don't remember. I mean, to be honest, I don't even remember the first fucking season.
Yeah, I don't really. I remember some Dooku stuff that was kind of cool, but interesting. Yeah, I wonder where they're going to go with that because, I mean, ultimately, who really cares? It's fluff. You know, they're like, hey, we can make money off of this, so let's just fucking put it out there, whether it is wanted or needed or anything. So this is one I'm pretty excited about, is the Survivor.
Yeah, I'm still so goddamn sad that I don't have a next-gen console because, oh man, that game was so fucking good. And this trailer is good. Yeah, but the problem is, if I'm going to play anything on my computer, I got the Old Republic that's constantly yelling at me like, hey, fucker, come back.
We've missed you.
Pretty much. It's like, hey, you remember that Sith that you started building? You should probably finish him there, champ. I don't know. I might break down and actually get this on Steam, but God, it just looks so fucking good. Like this is probably the best thing they've done in Star Wars. Yeah. Period.
Well, like
all-star cast, great voice acting, amazing force physics, like just everything about this series has been so fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm afraid that it's going to be a Last of Us situation all over again, where I buy the game, I'm super crazy excited to play it, and 4 hours later it still doesn't work. Like,
yeah, that's pretty disappointing. Yeah, that's stupid that they don't warn you what you need beforehand.
Well, they do. Like they have the stats, but I thought I met the minimum. I'm just an idiot.
Oh, gotcha.
It's frustrating. Like, just do a version that scales down so low that fucking. This is only a few years old setup. I don't understand why.
Yeah, they need to have the dumbed down version that turns it into an 8-bit side scroller.
Just a platformer. Hell yes.
I mean, actually,
and it's literally a mushroom just chasing you instead of the fungus creatures.
Hell yeah, I'd play that. I mean, fuck, I still play Death Star builder from well over a decade ago.
Oh man. So anyway, that's gonna be cool. I'm afraid I'm gonna buy it and it's not gonna work, and I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna have to murder someone.
That's fair. That is fair.
Or just buy a new computer.
But hey, if you murder somebody, hopefully you murder somebody that's got money, and then you can build a new tower, and then you can play it.
Okay. Police don't.
It's called
ever
problem
watch this.
solving.
Yeah, definitely can't do that. Bunch of books and stuff coming out. I don't know. Anything like strike you as interesting for Monday or anything?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything either.
No, I mean, so we got, really, the rest of Sunday's all stupid shit anyways. Like, oh, cool. More Pops. That's awesome. Yeah.
You're a Funko Pop guy, aren't you? Do you like them?
Yeah, but I'm really picky with shit. Like, I gotta really, really want it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get it. And like this stuff, I don't really give a shit about. It's okay. I mean, the bag's pretty cool, but
I like the
I wouldn't wear it.
I'd wear underwear like that.
But yeah, Monday, we got Bad Batch season 3. That's a thing that's happening.
Yeah, that's.
I guess really, supposedly it's the final season. I think that's what they had announced, right?
That'll be good.
I'm pretty sure that's what they had said. And it's so fucking. I don't care. I hate that show. Yeah. It is bad. But
they do tell us right up front. They're like, this is not a good batch. This is a bad batch of films.
That's true. It is in the title, so that's on us actually. But yeah, so the Dark Droids horror event, I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm on board. It's dark and it's droids.
You throw droids in there, it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So you got dark androids. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, really, if you're gonna do some droids, we just need a fucking film about the droid Gotra. God damn it.
Here. Why don't they do a Dr. Aphra series? Like,
I don't know, man, because that shit is like, I fucking love Dr. Aphra. Yeah, Chris, I read Ascendancy and the original Thrawn, or not the original, but so there was Thrawn, which was the one where it was going back and forth from present day to basically he was fucking around with Anakin and then he was fucking around with Vader. Yeah. And then the Ascendancy trilogy, I read that one as well. Ascendancy was great. I really liked it because it felt like Disney just kind of let Zahn almost do what Zahn does. The first trilogy, no. And he even straight up says, like, Disney had him by the fucking, short and curlies, and he couldn't do anything with them. So Ascendancy is great. If you want to read Ascendancy, I definitely suggest it. But the other trilogy, you don't need to read it.
Yeah, I would say make sure you like Star Trek because it feels much more like Star Trek than it does Star Wars.
Yeah.
But it is good.
Definitely. It's really fucking good. Especially because a lot of it has to do with like the Chiss culture.
Yeah.
And I that's the part that I dug more than anything else was just getting to know a little bit more about, the Chiss.
Yeah. I bet they're never going to bring the Grisk into anything too.
Nope.
Like they did.
And the only Chiss that we're going to get is Thrawn.
Yep.
That's so fucking stupid.
Could do something good. They could do something good. They just fucked up if they did. But
the last couple of things that we got was Visions, which I'm excited for that.
That looked pretty cool.
I loved Visions. There were some hits, there were some misses, but there were more hits than misses, I feel. Yeah. So super stoked to have a second one of those. The micro I don't even fucking care about that. But the big thing, hey, Celebrations coming to Japan in 2025. Mm-hmm. I wish I wasn't poor because I would go in a heartbeat and probably never come home.
It would just be lost in translation. You'd just be living
I fucking hope so, man. I really hope so.
Awesome. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, what year should I visit my son? And am I really visiting him?
Yeah, no, that's totally what's happening. We're going to all go visit your son, or at least you and me in 2025.
It's happening, people. No, I every celebration, you see this whole big crowd of people like freaking out, holding their breath on every little word that everyone says, but there's no difficult questions ever asked on those panels. There's no like when Kathleen Kennedy is being interviewed by the newest, person. There's never like so why are you shitting the bed so much type question. It's always just like, how hard is it to be so perfect?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, please go on.
Right.
Ugh, I just hate every one of those panels. And like, nothing is ever said.
That's why I don't honestly pay attention to any of this shit. Like I'll usually pay pretty close attention to the toys just because that's all I fucking care about. Other than that, yeah, like, I mean, ever since the High Republic came out and has just been shit, I just haven't really cared to like pay attention to Celebration.
Yeah. And it's always like nothing ever comes through from it. Like we had mentioned earlier about the movies being announced and stuff. Like they announce movies every Celebration and none of them happened yet. So
that's true. That is true. Last one we got, what was that? 2016?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
It was an age ago. We'll say.
Yeah.
An age. The light times when we still had hope.
Oh, okay. I guess it's 2019, but still, that's so fucking long ago.
That was pre-COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
we haven't got shit since COVID.
Pre-pandemic, those are the before times. We don't remember them.
Yeah, we don't.
Too much has happened since. Oh man, yeah. So when Hayden Christensen came out, I was just like, yeah, fuck yeah. They're gonna ask him a cool question. He's gonna give a nice anecdote. But the whole thing was just the crowd screaming at him and him getting emotionally swept up in it, which made me emotionally swept up in him. But there was not a question.
Oh, Chris, I feel you there. Everybody got that quarantine 15. I fucking outdid it, and I was like, fuck that. That's for pussies. I'm gonna double that shit. COVID.
You're a rock star.
Yeah.
Why settle for average?
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. So I'm not even sure I would ever really want to go to a Celebration personally.
At this point, I definitely wouldn't. Everybody I know that goes gets COVID. It's like, I don't want to go spend thousands of dollars to come home sick.
Yeah.
Like, I can just go to work and do that, and then I make money.
But even then, like, there's only very tiny little things you get. Like, you might get a little clip of the upcoming series or something like that. But other than that, you're forced to be in this massive auditorium with a bunch of mouth breathers.
Yeah. Well, and it's like, really the only shit is like the exclusive merch. But I mean, even looking at like stuff that was exclusive for this year, it's like, I don't see the draw. Like, it's Like, the last cool thing I saw was the fucking the Java's throne little magnet thingies that I got us. And it's like, I didn't even have to go to fucking buy those. I just bought them. So I don't see the point.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that people have fun with it. And I guess I'm glad that they do it, because we do get like announcements of Ahsoka, for example, and, Visions and stuff. So there is some good stuff that comes out of it, but I'm just like, there was a time when I was as excited as everyone in that crowd to see anything Star Wars, and now I'm just like, if I get around to it. Pretty
much. And that's it's disappointing when you come to that realization. Like, I used to be so excited to stay up fucking late to watch new episodes of The Mandalorian as they drop, and now I'm lucky if I see it before we record.
Oh man,
because I fucking forget.
Oh no. So have we done any reviews where you actually haven't seen it?
Yeah, but I mean, it was the last version of this. It was when we were doing Rebels.
Oh, okay.
Because I just straight up ran out of time, so I missed like the last 2 episodes of the series. So I kind of had to like Google what happened as I'm chatting with you guys, like, oh yeah, this show. Oh yes, this is what happened, guys. All
right, we're living a lie, people.
Everything else, though, no, I've definitely seen it before we talked about it. It was just that one episode. Right
on. Well, now I feel like I'm gonna quiz you about everything. Give you like false questions to see if you catch them. stuff like that.
I'll be like, that could have happened. I don't fucking know. I wasn't paying attention. I got Pokemon Go on my phone. That's more entertaining.
Chris wants you can use a refund on his merch now. Now that we've brought the room down. No, it's gonna be good. There's gonna be something that's gonna be good again.
You know what? At the very least, we got another season of Visions. Like really,
that looked really
cool. I love that shit.
Yeah,
cool. And I mean, Tales of the Jedi. It was fluff, but it was good fluff. It's like popcorn. Like it's not necessarily a meal. I mean, I think it's a fucking meal. I'll fist bump anyone that says it's not. But I mean, that's basically what it was, and that's always good.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to cover with this thing?
No, we got it. Because it's like everything else is just like a repeat of shit that doesn't really like. I don't know. Looking at half the shit that they announced, I don't even see it coming out. So I just.
All right. Well, yay,
toys
Star
look good,
Wars!
Though. Hell yeah.
What'd you say?
I said the toys look good.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate your time and attention. Subscribe if you want to, and if you don't, I get it.
Right.
I really do. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking Nerf hitters, may the Force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
That's also in the Throne Trilogy.
Straight up and in.